Hello, welcome to Boardgame TV. Happy holidays. Welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas Terror, and we're playing Eldritch Horror again. I was going to play this later on in the 12 days, but I had such a bad taste in my mouth about losing last game that I really wanted to come and play Eldritch Horror again. So we're going to play it. Okay, so in the reserve we have Private Care, Double Barrel Shotgun, Mystic Bounty Hunter, and Vatican Missionary. We have an open gate here at Arkham, Fire Vampire there, Clue at 18, and a Clue in Rome. Our expedition is in Antarctica, and we're playing with Syzygy. I think that's how you pronounce it. So we have the Mystic Ruins Encounters deck in play, and it's here at space 21, and we'll get more into that in a second. But let's go over our heroes real quick. First hero we have is Bob Jenkins. He's in London. He comes with a clue and a Winchester rifle. You may trade any number of item or trinket possessions with another investigator on any space. So that's good. When you perform an acquire assets action, reduce the value of each card in the reserve by 1 to a minimum of 1. Okay. We have Rita Young. She came with a clue and the rugged condition. You may re-roll 1 die when resolving a strength test. Once per round, if you would lose 2 or more health, prevent 1 of that health loss, then flip this card. She's over here in Shanghai. Action, you may spend 1 health or 1 sanity to gain 1 talent condition. Add 1 to the result of each die rolled as part of an illness, injury, or madness condition effect. And our last character is Roland Banks, and he came with the Mauser C96, gain +2 during combat encounters. You may re-roll 1 die when resolving a strength test during a combat encounter. And Agency Secrets, test influence. If you pass, you strike a deal with the agency to assist one another. Flip this card. Action, set aside any number of services assets from the reserve. We don't have any. Well, we do. We have Private Car right now. Once per round during the action phase, you or another investigator may gain 1 service asset that you set aside. Discard 1 card from the reserve or spawn 1 clue. Okay. It's Private Care, not Private Car. I can't read. Okay. So those are our heroes, and he's in San Francisco. And we have, I don't know how you pronounce Syzygy, I don't know. So, that's his Mythos deck. The Cultist. The horror is equal to the number of Eldritch tokens on the red space of the Omen track, and toughness is equal to that number +1. Set aside all Syzygy special encounters, set up the Mystic Ruins Encounters deck. Okay. And the Omen starts at 13. When the Omen advances to the red space of the Omen track, place 1 Eldritch token on that space. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are 2 mysteries have been solved, or there are 3 Eldritch tokens on the red space of the Omen track, flip this sheet and resolve the Portal Opens effect. When Doom advances to 0, investigators lose the game. Okay. And so our first mystery is Relics of the Ancient World. After an investigator resolves a research encounter, he may spend 1 clue he gained from that encounter to gain 1 relic unique asset. After an investigator flips a relic unique asset, he may place 1 Eldritch token on this card. If he does, he discards that relic unique asset. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to investigators, which is 3, solve the mystery. Okay. Okay. All right. Bob is our first player, and there's a research encounter here in Rome. So I think with Bob, I think I'm going to move him to Rome, and I think we'll just do an acquire assets. He has a 4 influence, and I got 2 successes. Let me see what I want. I think I will take the Mystic Bounty Hunter. Okay. Rita, she's the closest one, I guess, to here. Oh boy, what do I want to do with her? Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to prepare for travel with a ship ticket, and then I'm going to move here to Sydney. Rolling. Okay, I think with Roland, actually, he, once per round during the action phase, you or another investigator may gain one service asset that you set aside. Discard one clue from the reserve or spawn one clue. Now, that's not an action, that's just something he can do during his phase. I would like to spawn another clue. And maybe try to get him to seal the gate. So I think what I'm going to do with him, he's going to move here. That's going to be his first action. And then I think his second action, he's going to set aside any number of service assets from the reserve. And I'm going to set aside the police assistance and the private care. We'll do that. Okay. So we'll set them aside. And then once per round during the action phase, you or another investigator may gain one service asset that you set aside, discard one card from the reserve, or spawn one clue. And let me see what this guy's toughness is. This guy's toughness is 2. And I think I'm going to use the police assistance, actually, to gain this. When you gain this card, immediately discard one monster of your choice on any space with toughness 2 or less, then discard this card. So we're going to get rid of that fire vampire. Okay, so that's his actions for that round. Okay, so we're here with Bob. He's going to have a research encounter. Your possessions whisper to you warning of a grave threat from the center of the universe. Lose 1 sanity for each relic possession you have. I don't have any of those. You attempt to exercise the object's lore. Okay, I got a 6. If you pass, you reveal a spirit trapped for centuries by agents of the outer gods. Gain this clue and 1 glamour spell. Okay. So I'll gain that clue, a glamour spell, and then also I'm going to spend that clue to gain a unique relic asset. I think we want to do that. Okay, so we got the Mind's Eye. You may reroll 1 die when resolving an influence or will test, and it has a reckoning. And Stone Tablet. When you perform a rest action, you may attempt to decipher the carvings on the tablet. Lore -1. If you pass, flip this card. So I got to perform a rest action at some point. Well, the problem is I have to be injured or something like that. But I just don't willy-nilly do a rest. Well, you know, you can do a rest action. Yeah, I can do a rest action. So next turn I'll do a rest action. I don't think you have to be hurt. I think this is one of the available actions you can do. Okay, so Rita is here in Sydney. Alright, so acrobats from the Worth Brothers Hippodrome help you grow stronger. Improve strength. Okay. Okay. When the circus closes, other performers need help. Influence -1. Well, we're not that good at influence. No. If you fail, you doubt you can help anyone. Impair will. Okay, so I have to impair my will. Okay. And Roland is at a regular city. Yep. So he will go here. A local politician blames you for several murders and kidnappings. People have been convinced to find and punish you. You try to reason with them. Influence. Alright, pass. If you fail. Okay, well, I didn't fail, so. Alright, so. Okay. There we go. Alright. So let us do the first card of the Mythos phase. And we have a rumor right off the bat, so let's spawn a couple clues. And we have one at 12, which is here, and one at 7, which is here. We have something at Tsangna. And we have 3 eldritch tokens, so let's see what's going on. Okay, ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator on Tsangna may search for samples of the meteorite that fell there. He may spend clues equal to half the investigators to solve this rumor. When there are no eldritch tokens on this card, draw and resolve 2 disasters, then solve this rumor. Ah, okay. We're not playing with that. They should have. Okay, let me grab another rumor card. Alright. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. There should never ever be any Mythos cards tied to a particular thing like that. Alright, so we had to put something at space 6. As an encounter, an investigator on space 6 may attempt to undo the magic which binds him to the voodoo doll. He may spend clues equal to half investigators to solve this rumor. An investigator does not have a bane condition, gains 1 bane condition. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Okay, so it's Rita. And I think Rita will gain a focus, and then she will move here to have a research encounter. Now, Bob is going to actually, he's just going to stay where he's at. And I think what he's going to do is he's going to do another acquire assets action. And I got 3 successes. Wow. And I could get the double barrel shotgun. I can get map and lean lines. I think I'm going to get the double barrel shotgun. Because remember, it's actually 3, not 4 for him. And I'm going to end up trading it to somebody. But not this turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my rest action. And do the stone tablet. And see if I can't decipher what's going on. Okay. So I didn't get it. So that's fine. That's fine. And I'm kind of going out of order. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. So I'm moving Roland here at Arkham. We're going to try to shut that gate. And I think I could do his agency secrets. Or I can get a police raid off of there. Or I can gain a focus. I think I'll gain a focus first. Okay. Alright, so now we're done. Okay, so Rita will have an encounter. A research encounter. Hundreds of voices speak to you at once, urging you to return your prized relics to the sea. Will. She doesn't have a good will. But she passed, so it's fine. If you pass, you may hear the name Itzamama and recognize it as a Mayan god. Gain this clue. Okay, so she gained that clue. So, I'm going to spin that clue to gain one relic, unique asset for her. Okay, so she ended up getting this ancient sword. Gain +3 combat during encounters. When you defeat a monster during a combat encounter, flip this card. So she has to do that first. We have to defeat a monster. And then Roland will try to shut the gate at Arkham. So let's go ahead and try to do that. The future. You discover an era of technological marvels. Using a small handheld device, people are able to communicate with others around the globe and access vast amounts of knowledge. You try to figure out how to use one of these devices. Lore -1. Okay. Yeah. And I got it with a 6. You find the means to seal this doorway. Close this gate. Okay. There's plenty of other information, but much of it is lies. In observation -1. Didn't get it. If you pass, if you fail, you give more than you can afford to a struggling. Well, I have a focus. Let's roll. Oh, I did pass. Okay. If you pass, you identify the truth. Gain 2 clues. Okay, we're gonna do that. He's gonna gain 2 clues. But we have to give up our focus. Okay, so that was not terrible. Okay, well, alright. And that is the end of the turn. Let us draw a new Mythos card. Alright, so we're moving this here. We have no gate to that corresponding thing. I don't think we have anything reckoning with Skizzy. No. We do have this. Is not an investigator does not have a bane condition, gains 1 bane condition. So everybody's gonna have to gain a bane condition. You may alright, I have to test lore and flip that card. 1. You are terrified by the knowledge you have gained, lose 1 sanity. Okay. Alright, so let's find some bane conditions to give to some people. Okay, Bob will gain a corruption. You may gain 1 eldritch token to reroll 1 die when resolving a test. You gain. Okay, yeesh. Alright. Okay, well, she gains corruption as well. And he gains corruption. So they all gain a corruption condition. Not very good. I guess I'm going to try to get Roland to take care of that voodoo doll. Get rid of these things. Okay. So let's put a gate out. We have one at the pyramids. Alright, she's not that far from there. We can go kill that monster. Pyramids. Night Gaunt. Okay. Each investigator with a lost in time and space condition is devoured. Well. Then each investigator on a space containing a gate gains a lost in time condition. Well, there is nobody to do that, so that's fine. Okay, so it's Roland's turn. Roland just got 2 clues, which was really good. So I think with Roland, I'm going to... I'm going to move him here, and he's going to gain a focus. Okay, Bob, what do I want to do with Bob? I know I want to rest, so we are going to rest. And let us do our lore. And I got my 6. Okay, so flip this card. Though the words are only a simple love poem, it's repeated in many languages. Using this tablet, you learn to accurately translate text in your possession that had been until now indecipherable. Resolve 1 choice. Improve lore, then flip this card. Okay, I'm going to improve my lore, I guess. I think that'd be better. And then it says, okay, I flipped it, so then I can put one eldritch token on the mystery, which I will do. Okay. Alright, so, and then for my second action, I'm going to give, see, she has that. I'm going to give, who do I give the shotgun to? I will give the shotgun to Roland. Okay. Rita needs to go fight that monster. So I'm going to move her here. And it's going to take her a couple turns to get there, but she has to do it. She has to defeat a monster, and it's not that hard, so we can do it. I just got to get her there pretty quick. And that is a city space. What I'm going to do is, I guess her influence is crap, so I'll just take focus token. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, that's it. So let's have some encounters. Now, Roland is going to, as an encounter, investigator in space, he may spend 2 clues, okay, to solve. Okay, so Roland's just going to spend his 2 clues, and this rumor is now solved. So we don't have to worry about that stupid rumor anymore. So it's gone. Bob will have an encounter in Rome. Alright, you read poems posted to the statue of Pasquano that restore your faith, improve will. Okay. You post your own writing, influence -1. Pass. If you pass, you inspire others to share their wisdom, improve 1 skill of your choice. Okay, how about observation? I think observation may be the way to go. So there we go. Okay, and she is in a city space. As a secret society made up of the city's wealthiest elites contacts you with an invitation, they would like to invite you into their inner circle. You may gain a dark power. I am not doing that. Nope. Okay. Well, that is the end of the turn. Alright, let's do our next Mythos phase. And we have another rumor, of course. You knew it was coming. See, we have Tsonga and 9, which is up here. Okay, and we have something at space 3, which is there. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 3 may search the corpse city of Rylith for the cause of the maddening dreams. He may spend clues equal to investigators to solve this rumor. He may spend 1 fewer clue for each sanity token on this card. Place a sanity token on this card, then each investigator loses 1 sanity for each sanity token on this card. Okay, well. Ugh. Boy, yeah, man. Okay. Maybe I should get Bob to start heading that way or something. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Bob prepare for travel. A ship. And then I'm going to move him to here. Rita, of course, will... I might as well try... there's nothing there I can do. There's nothing I can really do. So I'm at my focus limit. I'll just move here. And then I think I will spend 1 health. And I'll gain a talent condition. For her. She got meditation. When you perform a focus action or rest action, gain 1 focus or recover 1 sanity. Okay. Then Roland, we need to get him another clue. I think I may just have Bob. Bob already has a clue. So I think I'll get Bob to go down here. I think with Roland, I'm just going to have him go to Arkham. And let's try to see if we can do his agency secrets. Yes. Alright. Okay, you hear the tinkering of watches before you see them. The agent soon have you in a hypnotic trance. You wake up to find you have been altered. Resolve 1 effect of your choice. I'm going to go with the bottom one. Improve 1 skill of your choice. You may discard any number of conditions and discard this card. Okay, he's getting rid of the corruption. So that's gone. And I will improve a skill of my choice. And I think I will improve influence. Okay. Okay, so now Bob will have a regular sea encounter. You've awakened in the night by gunfire. Deep ones have climbed aboard the ship and are trying to sabotage the engine. You do your best to help the crew fight them. Strength. Okay, strength is 3. Yeah. Pass. If you fail, okay, well I didn't fail, so that's good. Rita is in a wilderness. Okay. Nothing grows in this dusky gray landscape and the air makes you sick to your stomach. Strength -1. Well, I got a pretty good strength, so alright. I have to spend a focus. I can re-roll. I have that rugged. Okay, well there we go. Never mind. If you pass, you find a strange object and gain 1 artifact. Okay. So she gains the gate box. Okay. And then Roland is in Arkham. An elderly Egyptian man tells you that he is the messenger and offers you a gift. Gain 1 random magical asset from the deck. Okay. Okay, he gets this alchemical concoction. You may discard this card to gain +5 during combat encounters. Okay. You try to thank him with the proper respect. Influence -1. Pass. Alright, if you fail, okay, well, I didn't fail. I passed. Okay. Well, alright, that was somewhat of a decent turn. I think some reckoning is going to come now, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so first thing we have is that. And we have to put 1 eldritch token on that space. Okay. Alright. Now the reckoning effects. Well, the Night Gaunt. If there is an investigator in a space, move him and this monster 1 space, and otherwise move this monster 2 spaces. Okay, so there you go. Okay. Then we have the Omen. Place a sanity token on this card, then each investigator loses 1 sanity for each sanity token on this card. Okay. So we do that, and then they each have to lose 1 sanity. Okay. Alright. Let's test lore first. Failed. Gain 1 mana in this condition unless you discard this card. I'll discard it. Gain 1 eldritch token and then flip this card. You may gain a dark pact to discard all of your eldritch tokens. You seem to have aged a year in the last. For each eldritch token, lose 1 health unless you discard 1 possession. Then flip this card. Ooh. Okay, I have to lose 1 health and 1 sanity. Man, these are corrupt conditions, man. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same with her. You wake up coughing blood. Resolve each effect based on the number of eldritch token I have. Okay, so gain 1 injury or illness condition for each eldritch token you have. Okay. Alright, she has to take a back injury. Okay. You may flip this card. Recover 1 sanity and flip this card. Okay. And we have to test strength for the back injury. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's put a gate on the board. Tokyo. Alright, and we have a fire vampire again. The lead investigator chooses 1 monster on each space. That monster loses 3 health. Alright, bye bye, fire vampire. Nice knowing you. Man. Okay, and so that's the end of the turn. Okay, Rita will go. Now Rita's going to stay there. She has this Night Gaunt here. She's going to fight it. So what do I want to do? I think yeah, there's really nothing I really can do with her. So we'll just stay there and fight the Night Gaunt. Roland. Where did I... he's trying to get that... he'll gain a focus. And he will move up here, try and gain that clue. Okay. Bob will move here as well, try to gain that clue. And he will get a ship ticket. Well, no, I think I'll just rest with him. Okay. Alright, so Rita will fight the Night Gaunt. So let's have her fight. We got 2 on the wheel. We got 1 success, so we have to lose 1 sanity. Okay, now we fight this thing. -2. We have a strength of 5. +3 is 8. -2 is 6. Okay, we got all these, so we killed this. Now, it says, when you defeat a monster, flip this card. Recover 1 health or discard 1 injury or illness condition, then flip this card. Okay, we will get rid of the back injury. And then, what we're going to do is we got to get rid of this card. It was good while it lasted. And put 1 eldritch token on the mystery. So we have 2 there. And then we're going to have a wilderness encounter. A ruined cabin is overrun by moss, mold, and animal waste. You search quickly for abandoned treasures. Observation -1. No. If you pass, if you fail, gain an infection condition. Good God, these conditions. Okay. Roland will try to get the clue. He's in a wilderness space as well. You try to try to imitate the dress of the cultists that worship the idiot god. Observation. All right, let's do that. Pass. If you pass, you're able to sneak into their woodland meetings and gain this clue. Okay, so I'll gain the clue. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get 1 relic unique asset. Okay, so she got an infection condition. When you perform a rest action, you cannot recover health. Roll 1 die. On a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. He got the mysterious idol. When you gain this card from the deck, gain 1 clue. Okay, which he will do. And then whenever there's a reckoning, you just flip the card. So he's going to be able to flip the card whenever there's a reckoning. So that should be pretty soon. Okay, so Bob here is going to try to gain this clue from the city. An unfortunate soul has slipped through the veil, only to become stuck inside time and space. Stuck outside time and space. Only forbidden magic can rectify the situation. You may gain a dark pact condition to gain this clue, and 1 character unique asset. No, I'm not going to do that. I needed it, but I'm not going to do that. So, that's fine. Okay, I don't want a dark pack. Alright, so let's do the Mythos phase. We'll do that. I mean, I'll try a different card. I'm not gaining a dark pack, man. Okay, alright, so this moves here. And now we have to move Doom token twice. And we have a Monster Surge. And we have Deep One and this guy here. We spawn 2 clues. 17 here. And no, the frozen waste. 16, which is here. Okay. The lead investigator gains a corrupted condition and 1 tempted by darkness unique asset. And that's Rita. Okay, I already got a corrupted condition, but can you have 2? I don't think so. Oh boy, this is a terrible card. Okay. You know what? Okay, I might do that. Okay, this thing says at the end of the Mythos phase, you may spend 2 health and 2 sanity to flip this card. If you do not flip this card, gain 1 eldritch token. So I can do it now, actually. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I only have to lose 1 health. And then I can flip the card. Wait a minute. Yeah. You may discard 1 illness or injury condition. Okay. And I'm getting rid of the infected. And I still keep that, so that's fine. I do have to do 2 sanity though. Alright, so it says, when you finally give in to the void, for each Eldritch token you have, improve 1 skill of your choice. Then discard all of the Eldritch tokens on this card. Huh. Okay. Okay, I don't quite get that. That's fine. So I just wasted my stuff just to see what that was. Okay. Alright. It is now Bob's turn. Bob is going to stay there. I am going to get a focus. And a ship ticket. Rita will rest. So let's do that. And I will move her to the deep one. And Roland will move here. And where do I want to send him? Maybe to head sort of towards Tokyo. Let's do an acquire. I'm going to do his action actually. I can set aside a service, which is a police raid. Okay. And that's it. So Bob is going to try to get this clue. Again, he's in the city. Records indicate that an old shrine should be located in this area, but hundreds of years of construction have hidden it. Observation -1. Okay. Alright, gotta spin a focus. Okay, that's good, finally. If you pass, you manage to find the shrine in the basement. Gain this clue and improve strength. Okay, well, shoot, I'll take that. God dang it. Come on, where is it? There we go. Improve my strength. And I will gain that clue. Okay. Rita is going to fight this deep one here. Okay, so let's do a will test. I have a will of 2. Got 1 success, so we're good. Okay, and then strength is going to be 5. -1 is 4. And we passed. When you defeat this monster, lose 1 sanity. God, man, with the sanity loss. And gain 1 random item asset from the deck. Okay. And we got a camera. Oh, dropped it there. Once per round, you may spin a clue. When you spin a clue, you may gain a clue. Okay. And then we're going to, of course, because it says out to combat, we're going to try to shut the gate at the pyramids. The book you are looking at is not on its proper shelf. Looking for is not on its proper shelf. You search the surrounding area, but after long hours, you have lost the will to keep searching. She's not that great at will. No, I got to spend. I have 2 focus tokens, so. Alright, have to spend another one. Okay. Alright. You cannot find the book, but perhaps you unknowingly already have the information you need. You may spend 1 clue to close this gate. Oh, I do have a clue. So, I'll spend the clue. I'll shut the gate. Okay. And then we have Roland, who is back in Arkham. A patron at Ma's Diner left behind an odd book. Gain 1 old journal, unique asset. A series of strange signals are written on its pages. Lore -1. Okay, got it. If you pass, you decode the symbols. Gain 1 incantation spell. Okay, that's the Mist of Raleigh. Really? Okay. And it says I gain what? 1 old journal, unique asset? Okay. Okay, so Rita was supposed to gain a clue because she had the gate box when she closed the gate, so I gave her a clue. And then we have the old journal, and that is test observation. You pass, you discover information that may prove useful to your cause. Flip the card. Okay, so now we're on to the mystery phase, mythos phase. Alright, so it's moving here. We don't have any gates. So when we don't have a monster surge, I believe you spawn a gate. Yeah. So I had to spawn a gate. Not that one, not that one. The Heart of Africa. Alright. Put a monster there. And we have this thrall. Okay. Let's put 2 clues on the board. We have 19, which is here. And no city of the elder things. Come on, give me guys up here. And 8, which is here. The lead investigator wants an asset of his choice from the reserve. Then he loses sanity equal to its value. Okay, the lead investigator was Bob. Okay, well, I guess since it says doesn't say I have to, I cannot do it. It doesn't say you may. It says I have to. So the one with the least is the Vatican missionary. I'll take him. I gain 1 will and then roll an extra die or re-roll a die. Ooh, the hitman. And I have to lose 2 sanity because of that. That's fine. Okay, so Rita, it's Rita's turn, and you know what? You know what? She had the clue as well. She had the camera, so she has 2 clues. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to put an Eldritch token on Tempted by Darkness. And then I'm going to rest, so let's heal. And I think I'm just going to come down here, fight the thrall, and try to kill, and try to close that gate. Roland, I want to send him maybe to Tokyo. So I think I'm going to just get a ship ticket. Nah, there's no hurry. So I'm going to send him here. And then he's going to try to do the old journal. And we got a success here. Okay. Gain 2 task unique assets, then discard one of them and this card. Okay. Alright. And it's a courier run here. Or for the greater good. Let's see here. I'll do for the greater good. We may have to sacrifice ourselves to do something. So, and he's a Fed, so he'd do it. Okay. And then, of course, Bob is going to rest. And then he's going to use his ship ticket. And he's coming down here. Okay. So let's do Rita first. We have this thrall. If you lose sanity, gain a corruption condition. Okay, well, we got to do our will. Now, when he gains, let me see. I'm not going to rest, actually. So, I forgot about that. Let's give him back his sanity loss. He's going to trade the Vatican missionary and give it to her. So she's going to gain that back. And we can re-roll And we got 2 successes, so we don't lose any sanity, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we got to fight this thing, and we have a strength of 5. And we got 2 successes there, so we killed it. So we killed the thrall. And now we're going to try to shut this gate down. The Dreamlands. The Diathleen, a suspicious-looking thug in a dark robe, offers you his help. However, he warns you that he's a fugitive being hunted by the Prince's Aegis and will require your protection. Strength -2. Pass. Alright, you defend the man from his assailants, but he gratefully invites you aboard his galley to return to the world. Close his gate. As you speak to him, it's come clear he knows many. You may become delayed to improve. Well, I don't want to become delayed. So we shut that gate. That's good. Roland will just have a city encounter. A gravestone has been defaced with strange symbols. Lore. Pass. If you pass, the symbols lead you to buried treasure. Gain 1 random magical asset from the deck. Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Alright, he got Expert's Blade. He's loaded down with weapons. Maybe I can get him to Rita and just give her some of these weapons here, man. Okay, and Bob, he only has to spend 2 clues, which he will do, to get rid of this rumor. Because there was one. Okay, so that's good. We got rid of that rumor. So it looks like all our rumors are done. Now if we can just get rid of some of these corruption crap, we'll be fine. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Our next phase. Alright, so moving here, we do have to advance Doom by 1. We are going to have some reckonings. So, here we go. Okay, you may gain 1 Eldritch token and then flip this card. For each, lose 1 health and 1 sanity unless you discard 1 possession. Okay, I'm gonna have to discard a possession. I have to get rid of the rifle. He can't lose any more. So that's no good. Okay. And then she can flip this card, recover 1 sanity, then flip the card. Okay. Gain 1 Eldritch token and then flip this card. She would have had an Eldritch, 2 Eldritch tokens on there. Gain 1 injury or illness condition for each Eldritch token you have. She has 2. Okay, this is, boy. Oh, come on. Okay, she gets a leg injury. Injury or illness, did it say? An injury or illness, and she gets poisoned. Okay. So the injuries are piling up, man. I gotta find some way to get these people some boons, man. So let's stop all this. Then of course he doesn't have any of that. Okay, so let's see. She has to lose 1 health. And she has to test her strength. We didn't fail, so very good. Okay, now, here we go. So, we have to flip this card. Alright, on nights when the stars are visible overhead, the statue is relaxing. A will check. Passed. If you pass, recover 1 sanity or discard 1 madness condition. I don't have a madness condition. Okay, then flip this card. Okay, alright, so we're getting rid of this, and we're putting the 3rd eldritch token on the mystery. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we've done all the reckonings. We have to put a new gate on the board, and we have one here. So I'm gonna okay, and we have this thing. Each investigator discards half his magical possessions. Okay, shoot. Well, she only has 1, so she has to get rid of this. Then advance doom by 1 for each artifact discarded. Okay. Well, this is gone. Okay. And that's gone. Ah, horrible cards. Okay, but we have, it is the end of the Mythos phase. We have solved our first mystery. So let's see what our second mystery is. Fortifying the barrier. When this card enters play, place 1 Eldritch token on each of the following spaces. 3, 7, London, and Shanghai. Okay. London. 3. Oh, he's there. And 7. Okay. As an encounter, investigator on a space containing an Eldritch token may discard 1 spell to use the rune's power to fortify the barrier between worlds. If he discards a spell, he draws and resolves a fortifying the barrier encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, with our Eldritch tokens here equal to half, solve the mystery. Okay, well, Roland has a spell, so he can do it. And then we got to get some spells. But Arkham is right here, so that might be okay. So, yeah. Okay, so I think for Roland, I think for Roland, he will try to acquire assets. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna I'm gonna get a train ticket, and then I'm moving here. Bob, I'd like to gain a spell. Fortunately, I can gain one there if I'm lucky. So I'll move there and rest. And Rita, well, what are we going to do, Rita? I think. Oh, I'm going to put another Eldritch token on that. I think I'm going to go to pyramids, and she will rest as well. Okay, let's see. When you perform a rest action. Okay, we didn't discard the leg injury. Let's see if the poisoned. Oh, we got to flip this card. Hard to move. Strength test. Passed. If you pass, discard this card. Okay, so we got rid of the poisoned. Okay. Alright, so Roland is going to give up his Mist of Raleigh spell. And now we have to do the fortifying the barrier. Which one is those? Yeah, here we go. Alright, much to your dismay, the guardian spirits in the runes are extremely angry and blame you for the deteriorating state of the world. They do not seem to hear you, but you do your best to reason with them. Influence -1. Okay, passed. Pacify, the spirits ask you to lend them your strength so that the barrier may grow strong. Will. 3. Pass. If you pass, place this Eldritch token on the active mystery. Okay, so it's there. So that's one. That's all right. Okay. And then Bob is going to try to get a spell, maybe. Alright. Pedro Asante wrote about a vision of Mazma, a city beneath the Andes. You try to determine the dream's true meaning. Lore. Well, pass. If you pass, you find guides for mastering magic. Gain 1 non-ritual spell. Okay. A non-ritual spell. Alright, he got it. We got intervene spell. When another investigator resolves a combat encounter, you may test lore. If you pass, that investigator gains +3 during this encounter. Okay. But we got our spell. So then next turn I can just go back there and try to do that fortifying the thing. So that is actually pretty good. Alright. Okay. So... and then Rita will have a wilderness encounter. In the middle of the night, a feral beast rips apart your camp and attacks you. Okay. Pass. If you fail, if you pass, you feel improved will. Okay. All right, good. I can get rid of that. Okay. Well, that's it. Let's do our next Mythos phase, huh? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and we have to put another eldritch token on there. So let's go ahead and do that. That's a red. I don't think we have a red. We don't. So I have to put a gate on the board. The Himalayas. There's a red. Okay. A witch. And 2 clues. We have 7. Where Roland is at. San Francisco. Okay. When there are no Eldritch tokens and all Rumor Mythos cards in play, or there are no Rumor Mythos cards in play, each investigator loses 2 sanity, then discard this card. Alright, well, everybody's got to lose 2 sanity. I don't know what to say about that. It's terrible. And then I guess I'll put another Eldritch token there. Okay. Okay. It's Bob's turn. Well, we know Bob is going to rest. He's going to go here. Rita. I think I'll have Rita go to Istanbul. She'll rest. Let's see if we can do this leg injury here. Yes, we can. We can get rid of it. And Roland. What are we doing with Roland? Okay, I think he'll rest. And he'll go to San Francisco. Alright. Okay, so Bob is going to give up his spell. And we're going to try to do for the greater good. Or fortifying the barrier. Rumor has it that the time-worn structures have been inhabited by a cult worshipping Azeroth. They have turned the ancient power towards dark purposes. As you approach the ruins, you are overcome by waves of irrational fear. Okay, will pass. You realize the fear is being caused by a dark hex placed on the ruins and attempt to dispel it. Lore -1. Pass. If you pass, you turn the magic against the cult. Place this Eldritch token on the active mystery. Okay. Okay. Rita will have an encounter here. You find a hidden chamber at the base of the burnt pillar filled with valuable items. Improve influence. Okay. If you pass, oh, I'm sorry, you then see a fiery figure atop the tower. Will -1. Okay, I failed, but I can re-roll. And I passed that time. If you pass his fire, improve one skill of your choice. I'm going to improve that again. Okay. And then Roland is at, he's going to have, no, I think with Roland I'm going to go ahead and do San Francisco. Several wobbies ask for your help to evade Committee of Vigilance. Observation. Okay. Pass. If you pass, they may share menus, gain 1 talent condition. Okay. Okay. I wonder what talent condition I'm going to get. Perspective. You may re-roll 1 die when resolving observation test. You may spend 1 clue to re-roll up to 2 dice when resolving tests. Okay. Okay. Now did it say at the end? Yeah. Okay. All right. It did. All right. We solved 2 mysteries. Okay. Yeah. That's it. So let's do our next Mythos phase. Okay, so we're moving here. We have 1 like that, so there goes that. And we have Reckonings. So let's see what we have here. Each investigator who has a cursed condition loses 1 health. Nobody's cursed, so there you go. Move this monster 1 space towards the nearest investigator. Okay, so he's just moving there. Okay. Gain 1 Eldritch token, then flip this card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and gain a Dark Pack for him. I have to with him to get rid of all Eldritch tokens on this card. So let's go ahead and gain the Dark Pack. So he's got the Dark Pack. Okay. She has to gain an Eldritch token. And I think with her, I'm going to go ahead and remove all them and gain a Dark Pack for her as well. Horrible. It's too bad the Dark Pack just doesn't let you get rid of the card, but man, that was... Okay. And then of course I can recover 1 sanity. I could put an Eldritch token there. And then he doesn't have anything. So that's those. Okay. So let's put a gate on the board. Antarctica. Okay. Each monster recovers all health. Then each investigator immediately counters each monster on a space in the order of his choice. Whether we don't have to do that. Okay, so it is the end of the Mythos phase. We've solved 2 mysteries. So what we have to do is we have to flip the card now. Okay. Alright, the portal opens. Place one clue on this sheet for each solved mystery, then shuffle the Mystic Ruins Encounters deck. Okay. As an encounter, an investigator on the Mystic Ruins space may draw and resolve it, sealing the portal special encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this sheet equal to half plus 2, that's 4, the final mystery has been solved and the investigators win the game. When an investigator is defeated or devoured, that player is not eliminated. When the Omen advances to the red space of the Omen track, shuffle the Mystic Ruins Encounters deck. When Doom advances to 0, investigators lose the game. If there are no gates on the game board that correspond to the current Omen, advance the Omen by 1. Okay. Place one clue on this sheet for each solved mystery. Okay, so we have 2 solved mysteries. Okay. Okay. 2 clues. 1, 2. If there are 4 clues, so we have to go to the Mystic Ruin space, which is here. I wonder if I have anything I can help to get there. Well, actually Bob is actually kind of close. So okay. So yeah, so it's Rita's turn. I still want to close some of these gates, but I kind of want to. I don't know where the next Mystic Ruin space is, so I kind of want to stay somewhere around. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to move her. I'm going to move her here, and do a research encounter. So I think I'll move her there and gain a focus. Roland, I kind of want to keep around over there in case it pops up, but I want to guess get in the middle. So I'm gonna move Roland here, and I will give him a ship ticket. Okay. Then Bob, of course, is going to move to Sydney, and he will rest. Okay. So that's it. So Rita is going to have a research encounter. When the topic of ocean tides comes up at a seminar on celestial cities, a smug student engages you in heated debate. Influence -1. Pass. If you pass, gain the Professor Rice unique asset. Okay. Okay, here's Professor Rice, and it says when you gain him, gain 1 relic unique asset. After resolving an expedition encounter or mystic rune encounter, gain 1 clue. And I got this Jewel Scarab. You may reroll 1 die when resolving a lore or will test. I don't know what that does. So there's that. Okay, Roland. I guess he'll try to have an encounter as well. You pore over your notes for anything that might explain the recent cosmic anomalies. Observation. Okay, I can re-roll a die. Alright, I gotta spend focus here. Okay, pass. Alright, if you pass, you realize there are increases as you eclipse. Gain this clue and improve will. Okay. Okay. And then we have an encounter in Sydney. In the dream world, you are attacked by the Akaru, sorcerers who resemble snakes. You use warding symbols to protect yourself. Okay, lore. Okay, pass. If you pass, you wait improve strength. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. So, okay. Next mythos phase here. Alright, so we have to move the doom track, so it's at 6. And we have some reckonings here. Now he'll move 1 space, and I think, no, okay, nothing for that. Alright. Alright, let's do an eldritch token, and then he has to lose 1 sanity. Put sanity, he has to lose 1 sanity. Let's roll for the dark pack. 6, nope. Okay, she has to put sanity there, and she has to gain an injury or illness condition, and she gains another leg injury. And then she can do that, meditate. He doesn't have anything, so that's fine. And we have to put a gate down now, and we're putting 1 at Sydney. Okay, we have him, and he goes to the heart of Africa. Okay. The lead investigator loses all of his health unless investigators as a group spend 2 clue tokens. Okay, well, we'll do that. She'll spend a clue, and then she'll gain the clue, and then Roland will spend a clue, because she has the camera, so. Oh, we got to roll for her dark pack. My bad. 4. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Roland, I think I'll do him. Let's move him. Man, I want to kind of get him towards the gate, but I kind of want him. He's just going to stay there. He's going to gain a focus, and he's going to try to acquire some assets here. Okay, he got 1 success. He can't do anything with it. However, he can do the private care for his once per round. And he's going to give it to Bob. And Bob will heal all sanity loss. Okay. Bob is actually going to move here and gain a focus. And Rita will go here to the witch. No, she'll gain a focus first, and then she'll go to the witch and try to seal that gate. Okay, so Roland is in a city space. A man called Joey the Rat offers you the secret of hidden treasure. You haggle over its price. Influence. Pass. If you pass, he tells you of an old drawing. Gain 1 treasure map, unique asset. Okay. Bob. Now Bob has to have one of these encounters here. Sealing the portal. Your heart sinks as a thundering bellow from the portal in the sky reaches you in the ancient ruins. You frantically attempt to invoke a magical seal to complete the ritual quickly before the spawn of the idiot god can pass through the portal. Lore -1. Okay. Pass. Before you can complete the final incantation, a single black tentacle snakes downward through the portal. Will. Roll 1 fewer die for each eldritch token on the... Okay, so I can only roll 1 die. If you pass, the portal shrinks. Okay. Okay, I got focus, so let's focus. Okay. Okay. Last one. That was close. Okay. If you pass, the portal shrinks, severing the technical. Place 1 clue on the ancient one's sheet. Okay, so that's 3. I guess I can stay there and try to do that again. And if we get successful, we can win. So that's fine. And then Rita will have to fight the witch. Okay, will what? If you fail, the gain a curse condition. Okay. 3. Got it. Okay. Well, a strength of 1. And we defeat it. Okay, and then we're going to try to seal the gate. The future. The far-flung future is much like the lost civilizations filled with wizards and the worship of blasphemous gods. You are told this land is called something. You ask one of the wizards to seal the portal that led you here. Influence -1. Okay. Got it. Okay. The wizard obliges. Close his gate. Okay. In return, he asks you to interpret an ancient book. Lore -1. Pass. If you pass, you gain 1 tome artifact. Okay. Tome artifact here. Okay. Yeah. We got this thing from last game here. Boy, she's really strong now. Okay. And that's the end. So we have 3 clues on here. Alright. Yeah. So I guess we'll be doing a Mythos phase. Alright. So it's going here. We have 1 gate. So that's moving there. This guy moves 1 space towards Rita. Alright. Dark pack for Bob? No. Okay. He has to lose 2 health. I mean 2 sanity. Rita and her dark pack. No. Whew, that was close. We have to test strength. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to roll for the rest on that. Okay. That's fine. I wouldn't have had it anyways. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so she's going to gain 2 conditions. So I'm pretty sure she's going to gain... She gains another back injury. And an eternal injury. But she has to test strength on both of them. Pass. Pass. Okay. And then Roland doesn't have anything. If there are no gates on the game board, now where there was, okay. So let's put a new gate on the board, and we have one in London. Let's put a monster there. Each investigator with at least 1 talent condition loses 3 sanity and discards 1 talent condition. Eee. Okay. She has to... Okay. Alright, well she has 1. She has to lose... We'll lose meditation. Well, no, we'll lose rugged. And she has to take 3 sanity. God, that was terrible. He has a talent condition. He has to lose it. And he has to lose 3 sanity. Okay. Bob's going to stay there. He's going to gain a focus. And he's going to rest. Rita will move there. And she will rest. And because she's resting, let's see here. Okay, she got rid of the back. She didn't get rid of the Eternal. And then Roland, I'm going to have him rest. And he'll do and acquire assets as well. 2 successes. Nothing there. Okay. Alright, so who's first player is Bob. So yeah, he is going to have sealing the portal. Okay. Alright, the ritual causes the landscape to twist and shatter around you, dissolving into nothingness. The endless universe lay before you, the light of the stars, your only guide. Lost and alone, you desperately try not to fall in despair. Will, -1, pass. Resolve to survive. You attempt to divine the location of Earth. Observation. Okay, I have 3 observations. Okay, pass. If your test result is equal to or greater than the number of eldritch tokens on the omen track, you return home. Place 1 clue on the ancient one. Otherwise, the servants of the idiot god capture and torment you. Okay. Alright, I have 2. I got to spend my focus. I got 1 success. I got to spend my focus. So, okay. So, I spend my focus. I have 2 successes. And it says, if it is equal to or greater. It is equal because we have 2 there. We hadn't made it there yet. So I can place 1 clue on the ancient one sheet. Okay, so that's 4 clues. At the end, if there are clues, okay. Okay, so we done that. Okay, Rita will have an encounter at Shanghai. You study with a monk at the Jing Temple. Improve lore. Okay. Okay. You argue with him about the necessity of fight against evil. Influence 3. Okay. Pass. If you pass, he helps you gain 1 random tone asset from the deck. Okay. Okay. 1 random tome asset from the deck. So let's see what we're going to get. Grim Lexicon. When you gain this card from the deck reserve, gain 1 clue. Okay. Reduce the horror of monsters you encounter by 1 to 1. Okay. So I gain a clue. Okay. Roland will have a city encounter. A mob blames famed occultist so for several strange deaths. You intervene to prevent his arrest. Pass. If you pass, you gain him as a unique asset. Okay. Okay. Alright. It is now the Mythos phase. And if something drastic doesn't happen, we've won. Okay, so this is going to there. I guess we put... Alright. So we do have 1 gate. Okay. This guy moves here to Rita. Just encounter him. So let's do this. 3, 4. No successes. So she has to lose 2 sanity. And she can fight him. Okay, she defeats him. Well, yeah, she defeats him, so he's dead. Okay. And now we have to do... Alright. Dark Pack time. No. Now he has to lose 3 sanity. He's still alive. Okay. Dark Pack time. Well, first of all, she gets to heal. No. Alright, well let's test strength for the leg injury real quick. Pass, okay. And I think I'll take another Dark Pack to get all the tokens off of there. Let's roll for it. Alright. And he has nothing. Okay, so let's put a new gate on the board. The Amazon monster. Okay. The lead investigator loses all but 1 sanity. Okay, if he lost less than 5 sanity, he impairs. Okay, so he would impair all that, fine, but he all but 1 sanity. He only had 1 left, so he would impair all that, but it's not going to matter because we have got 4 clue tokens here, and that's the end of the Mythos phase. and we won. Okay, well that was played a little bit differently, huh? Huh. Okay. Well, we finally won one. Jeez, took long enough, huh? Okay. Okay, so I want to say something about Eldritch Horror since we've finished going up against all the old ones, and this is a dead game because it's done with. They're not making anything more for it. We played 16 games against an ancient one in this thing. Now, many of you know Arkham Horror was what got me into board games. I fell in love with it when I found out about it. And I got Arkham Horror about 6 months after Miskatonic expansion came out, which was the last expansion for it. And so I got everything at once. So I had a whole lot to play with, and I played the game on and on and on, and I just loved it. It's what got me into board gaming. Not long after that, a sequel was announced, even though I was a little disappointed they weren't going to continue Arkham anymore. I was okay with the idea of a sequel. And it was basically promised that Eldritch would kind of streamline Arkham Horror. Basically, it would be a different type of gameplay, but retain the same feel and vibe to it with the same characters, and it would just streamline everything and clean up some of the rules and all the whole housekeeping stuff you have to do with that game. And I was okay with it, and I didn't prejudge it. So when Eldritch Horror came out, I bought the base set, and Eldritch Horror fell flat on its face to me. The base set was very expensive, and it was bare bones. I mean, investigators, ancient ones, the cards you were given, it was very bare bones. As a matter of fact, it was so bad that it was, hey, when you do an encounter card for like let's say Arkham or Tokyo or whatever, just shuffle it back in the deck. It's like, what? And this is after somebody who had been used to having stacks of cards for Arkham. So I was really disappointed by Eldritch with its launch, and I was not the only one. A lot of people complained about it. And so when the next expansion, which was a small box expansion, Forbidden Lore, came out, they had heard what we had said, and they had doubled the amount of cards for the game. And so they kind of got it on the right track. Eldritch Horror, in my opinion, if you were to ask me 7 days of the week which game I like better, Arkham or Eldritch, maybe 3 of the days I would say Eldritch. Eldritch basically suffered from three big things. One, it lost the terror feel of Arkham. Globetrotting around the world and doing all this kind of stuff kind of made it feel like they had taken inspiration from Fortune and Glory or Indiana Jones or something and combined Arkham with that. And although it comes up with its own adventure type atmosphere, it's nowhere near the terror atmosphere from Arkham. The second big problem I think with it is that for a game that was supposed to streamline and cut out a lot of the housekeeping, by the end of its run, you had just as much housekeeping and stuff for the upkeep with than you did with Arkham. Eventually, the stacks of the items, the conditions, the unique assets, the spells, it just got so high, and having to keep track of all the conditions you can get is just crazy. Then they added focus, and then the supplies, and then all this other stuff like devastations and preludes and everything. And then it just kind of, it felt towards the end, the game felt just as bloated as Arkham did. I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, but I think to some people it was. And the third thing is, I think this game is not balanced right. I think they never figured out how to tweak it. You know, they came out with focus tokens which gave you a reroll because the game was very unbalanced. And then they gave you components or supplies which can help you do it, and it just, there's a lot of problems with the balance. You know, I played 16 games of this and we won 3. And when you go to Arkham, I've won, you know, played just as many, and I'll end up playing more, and we've won over half of them. And it's because the balance is more better. I think because you have to travel the globe and go more spaces, it's harder to get to places, to do things. And the randomness of where some of these things you have to go to just pop up is just brutal. Also, a lot of the cards are just brutal. Like in Arkham, when you solve the rumor, you got a reward for it. You don't get a reward for solving rumors in this game. When you kill monsters, you can, you know, get rewards, buy, you know, get stuff. You don't do that in this game. You're nowhere. It's harder to traverse the map. You don't get as many rewards, but the game is just as, if not more, brutal than Arkham. And I think the balance kind of goes out on that, and it makes you rely a lot more on luck than anything else. As you can see, if you watch my playthroughs, you can see there were several games where I thought I had everything well in hand, and then one thing happens and then it's just over with. And that can be very frustrating if that happens over and over again when you're playing a game for 2 to 3 hours. You know, it's it's not as fun. Whereas in Arkham, you always felt that you can make mistakes, but you can recover from your mistakes. You have a chance to do that, even with, you know, the sideboard expansions. In this game, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like if you make one mistake, well, that's it. You're screwed. You know, it's over with. No recovery from it. And you know, and especially when they just start piling conditions on you and all this stuff. I get what they were going for with it. I just don't think it worked quite as well. That's why they started giving you focus tokens and stuff like that, so you can get rerolls. You know, so you can, you know, mitigate some of that. But that still doesn't mean I don't like this game. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. I actually wish that Eldritch did not end. I think they could have gone with 2, maybe 3 more expansions for this game. They did, however, implement a campaign system with the last expansion, and I do plan on one day doing that. I have never played that campaign scenario, so I do plan on one day implementing and doing the campaign scenario, maybe in a couple months or so, and going through a full campaign for Eldritch Horror. That said, and I know I nitpicked a lot on stuff on this, but again, I emphasize I really enjoy this game. And if you enjoy Arkham or games like this, this is a dead game, but there is a lot to offer. I think there's like 4 big box, 4 small box expansions for this game. And you know, you can get all the expansions, and then you'll have hours and hours, days and days and days and days, weeks and weeks and weeks of play time with this. It's still something worth getting, even though they may not bring it back if you have the money for it. I will never sell this game. It's one of the few games that I will never sell. Arkham's one I will never sell. This is one I will never sell, because I always enjoy this game, even though it can be frustrating as hell, and I always like coming back to it. So I hope you enjoyed my playthroughs and my thoughts on Eldritch Horror. Like I said, I will do a campaign eventually and see how that works, see how that system works. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but we'll see. But if you have the opportunity to get this game and get some expansions for it, grab it. This is a great game. Fantasy Flight, I think, bailed on this a little too soon. I know they want to cash in and get some money to get Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, which I don't think is anywhere as good as the 2nd edition or this game. I think Arkham Horror 3rd Edition was just a cash in. We got it in Eldritch. Let's do Arkham Horror 3rd, cash in and make some money. Hey, I think Eldritch didn't make as much money as Arkham 2nd because I just don't think people like this game as much. And it's hard to live up to the great Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. But this game is a very good game. It's better than most games out there. It still is to me. I mean, I have 10 games sitting there. There's going to be a few that I'd rather play before this one, but this is definitely 6, 7, somewhere up there of games I would play. It's a fun game, and if you got hours to kill and friends to have over, or if you just want to do it solo, it's a great game to play. I enjoyed playing them with you and for you, and I'll see you next time in Eldritch Horror when we do the campaign. So until then, I hope your holidays are going good, and I will see you then.